thought for sure I was gonna get more views from the enemy than that. I thought for sure. This is a sure thing though, but damn, I just didn't know it would be this soon. Thought I would have more time. Seems like I don't. But what I will say is, I'm not sorry for anything that I said. I'm not sorry for any truth that I put out there, and I'm gonna continue to put out the truth out there. The only reason why things are going sideways in my life right now is because I've been talking about the truth. I've been telling the truth. I've been telling my story. I've been talking about what happened, and I've been open about it. It took me some time because that shit hurt. That shit hurt. It hurt a lot, and it's not hate or anger that's in my eyes or in my aura. It's pain, because not only can I feel the pain that I suffered through, I feel the pain of children. I feel the pain of other people that's actually going through real life shit behind closed doors that people don't know about, and they're not gonna know about it until that person is unalived or that person takes their life. They don't care that somebody is going through something. They only care that they're good, and as long as they're good, whatever happens to anybody else, just don't just don't get it on me, right? Like even the day that I left, my sister was sitting there at the table on the phone like it was just a regular day. She ain't say nothing to me. She ain't even look my way, but she was on the phone talking to her aunt-in-law like it was nothing. When I was there, I was giving her money. When I was there and helping, when I was there, I was breaking my back. She was telling nothing but lies. She was being nothing but abusive. She was being a horrible mother and a horrible person and a horrible sister. Me thinking, me thinking that, I'm grateful that I have a place to stay, but being grateful for having a place to stay is nothing when the place you're staying in is your prison, and the people that you're staying with are your wardens and prison guards, right? I don't know what agreement they had. I don't know what conversations they had. I just know that they've told my father enough to where he doesn't believe anything that I say. He never did before. He never did before. I remember when I was staying with my aunt when I first moved to America. I saw my father in once in 9 months, and that was when he came to whoop my ass because I got into a fight in school. The next time I seen him was for my sister's birthday. After that, I was packing up my stuff and being sent to Brooklyn to live with him. And ever since then, I've been side by side with my father. I never betrayed my father. I never did nothing against my father. I never spoke out against my father. Sometimes I would because I'm trying to plead my case, but it wouldn't help. It wouldn't even do nothing. That's when the mental. That's when the mental. That's when the mental shit started happening. You know. But it made me stronger. I don't know what this is supposed to teach me, just more just being fucking left, just more being left with no motherfucking word, no warning, no pre-warning, you know, knowing that I can't get no job, knowing that. So it's a perfect time. It's perfect. It's perfect to do whatever is being done right now. It's been the perfect time. Get my father out the way and get me out the way. Easy. Because whatever happens to my father, it trickles in it affects me immediately. He don't care. He don't know that. He don't listen to anything I say. But I feel like he listens to everything I say. He just don't listen to it when I say it. He listens to me when I'm done talking and when we're not talking no more. So that way I don't have to feel good about saying something worthy. So anything I say I feel like anything I say to him, it falls on deaf ear because whatever I say is always a no, 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 no. And it's the same shit with my sister. He even talked about how, if I don't think he could use the money that he's been dishing out for me to stay here, I'm like, yes, I know you can. I'm not taking advantage of that. I'm not taking that for granted at all. If I did, I would have never talked about my father on my platform. I would have never even mentioned him once. If I took it for granted, I would have never mentioned nothing that happened in the past with my sister and I would have just kept my mouth shut and just kept on keeping on. But since I started speaking about the truth and since I started opening up my mouth and saying things that people don't like and they can't control my mouth and they can't control me, they got to control other things. They got to control the things around, they got to control the environment around me. They got to control the people around me. They do whatever they can to control whatever it is around me. And I see a lot of people acting very weird recently. And I'm not stupid. I don't have time or the care. It's just not worth it anymore. Is either y'all gonna do this shit or y'all not. Regardless of the fact, if I survive the day, I'm gonna continue to talk shit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Yeah, for real. The only thing that makes it suck is that I can't get a job because I'm not a citizen. So they have that ability to where they could control the environment. It's already a small environment for immigrants to be able to work while waiting on their papers to be approved. And while that is going on, the people that you're living with, they can control the narrative from the outside because you're in the house with them and you have to do whatever you have to do in order to keep your security, right? It's all about security. If you make somebody insecure, you're going to make somebody um you're going to make somebody able to be paranoid or be uneasy in a way that it keeps them mentally unstable, right? Not only does it keep them mentally unstable, it keeps them at your mercy. So when you have somebody at your mercy in your house, you're creating the um you're creating the narrative, you're controlling the narrative, and anybody on the outside, they're gonna have to talk to you or get to you first before they even get to the person inside the house because I couldn't have any friends. I couldn't bring anybody over to my sister's house. I couldn't in the places that we lived, it was impossible for me to even have friends because we lived around nobody. So not only was I in the middle of nowhere, everybody was always asking me, what made you want to move to this part of Texas? What made you want to move here? Right. And those questions, I already knew what the answer was. It's to make it impossible for me to be able to be free. It's to make it impossible for anybody to see the true people that I'm with. It's to make it impossible for them to get caught up in anything that they're doing, right? Like this girl was even involved in fucking human trafficking, and she never got caught or never got in trouble for it, right? And all those things are done by evil people. All those things are done by people that choose to do evil. And I'm still in situations where I can't catch a break. I can't get no love or no appreciation from my family. I can't get none of that shit. And the people that surround me is judging me from the pain that I've experienced. So you created you you made a scenario to where you can call me a monster, and now that I'm monstified, now you're pointing the finger like, oh, look at the monster right there, right? You starve me, right? And then you say, oh, look at the monster right there. You abuse me, you belittle me, you mentally fucking manipulate me, right? And you even use your children to do it too, right? Oh, look, but look at the monster right there. It's so easy for a girl to cry. It's so easy. It was always so easy for my sister to cry. She always cried before she got her ass whooped by my father. She always did. That's why he always was easy on her. And he don't believe it. He probably watching me now don't like what I'm saying. But what is it that I'm saying that is the lie? What is it that I'm saying that is not the truth? What is it that I'm saying that didn't happen? Hmm? Because nothing that I've said, I would not say in a courtroom. I would say it in a courtroom 25 times. And I would remember. I wouldn't have to think about what I have to say because I would just go back to what actually happened and just put out what actually happened. You know? You can't make a child, you can't make a child be so broken that they never can find out what broke that child. They have ways in the system to find out what the fuck be going on. They're gonna find out. I don't have to say anything. Me talking on my platform, that's not me going to the police or nothing like that. That's me getting my help. That's me getting my healing. Because I tried to talk to my father, and what he said, all you do is complain. Relax, relax, relax. Okay, well, you're not there no more. But it's not that. It's not about that. It's about how I feel. I don't have a therapist. You have a therapist. Your therapist don't tell you, oh, just relax. Oh, just calm down. Oh, everything happens for, oh, your therapist don't tell you that. I know your therapist don't tell you that. I know your therapist let you get that shit out. They let you vent. They let you talk. They ask you how that shit make you feel. And then they go this, and that. And then they set another appointment to make you come back and say if you feel any better. Nah, I don't even get listened to. I get treated like I'm a motherfucking piece of trash ass burden that need to shut the fuck up and stop complaining about what the fuck keep happening to me while everybody else is living a good life. My sister's a citizen, full blown fucking citizen. She don't have to worry about shit. And she's always been spoiled. She's never not been spoiled. That girl had everything handed to her whole life. Nigga, I was planting trees at fucking 5 years old, 7 years old, planting trees at 10 years old, planting trees, working in the environment, asking my dad if I could not go to school just so I could go plant some trees. He told me, go, you better stay in school because that ain't no job. He was right, but at the time, I was a child. Planting trees was the most important thing to me. Being in the neighborhood, being outside, that was important to me, you know? Told me to go stay in school, get good grades. I did that. It didn't get me nowhere. But Now I'm once again, and this time it ain't gonna be no, it ain't gonna be nobody I could call. Ain't gonna be nobody I could call. The only person I could ever call was my father. Hey, and I tried my best not to do that. But situations happen, things, you know, I could do everything right. I could do everything right. And that's the thing that my father don't understand. I could do everything right and still end up in a fucked up situation. He don't get that. He don't understand. But when it happens to him, then I get to hear about it. And then I get to hear that, oh, it's God this and it's God that. But when it happens to me, it's my fault. You always doing shit. You always don't listen. You always this and you always that. Look at how many. And then he always comparing. He loves comparing my situation to him. He always comparing everything that I do to what he do. But forget that he was teaching me to be better than him. But forget that he was teaching me not to be like him. And then don't know that I'm in this motherfucking situation by myself. Like nobody here to back me up. Nobody here to have my back. So if anything happened, my back is always against the wall. I'm not a citizen in this country, so don't fucking think that I'm going around here acting like I'm a motherfucking citizen in this fucking country. I humble my fucking self. I come on here and I talk how I talk and I say my piece. But when I'm out here in this fucking real world, I'm not going in nobody's fucking face talking shit. I'm not going in nobody's face telling them how they supposed to be spiritual and this, that, and the fucking third. I don't do that. I save my passion and I save my character and I save all that for my music and when I come on here to speak. I don't do that shit to people in their fucking face. I'm not a fucking oppressor. I'm not a fucking bully. If anything, I fucking avoid fucking people. So I don't get into nobody's business and I don't even hear what the fuck they got going on. Because that's how easy it is for me to fucking take people's shit in. That's how easy it is for me to hear people problems and want to fucking fix and solve it and want to wonder what the fuck going on or why is it this and why is it taking them so fucking long when they got all these fucking opportunities. I'm seeing all these fucking citizens wasting opportunities and I'm not a citizen. I got none of that shit. And I can't get none of that shit. And I want all that shit just so I can be secured, just so I don't have to go and be a burden to nobody. But just because I want all that shit, all all opportunity goes out the fucking window for me. All the things that I want the most are held furthest from me. I want a family, never was able to get pregnant. I wanna find somebody to love and to be like, you know, always in the wrong, always can't find the right people or not even comfortable or brave enough to be that person that can be that person. Because I'm always thinking in the back of my mind, like, what if this goes wrong? What if that goes wrong? I just started saying fuck it. And as soon as I started saying fuck it, all of this shit started fucking happening. Just because I decided to fucking live life. I was running, running, I'm still exercising. I'm just not posting this shit because it don't matter what the fuck I post. They don't want me to be happy. They don't want me to be happy. They don't even want me to fucking be mad. They don't want me to be sad. They don't want me to be nothing. But you know what they want? They want me to be up their ass. They want me to be up their ass. That's probably what they want. They want me to be up. They want me to be up their ass, and they want me to hate them. That's what they want. They want to push me to hate. They want to push me to be hateful. They want to push me to hate. They want to push somebody that's down further into the ground, and they want to keep kicking them. That's what they want, and they enjoy it. They enjoy when I get up here and I talk, and then they get to come here and they get to see me talk, and they get to start hating that I'm talking, and they get to start hating that I'm telling the truth, and they get to start hating that anybody likes my videos. They get to start hating that anybody listens to my songs. They get to start hating that anybody shows me any attention because they're not getting the attention. They're not getting the attention that I get. They're not getting the love that I supposedly get. They're not getting the likes and the comments that I supposedly get. They're not getting the opportunities that I supposedly get. They're not getting the money that I supposedly get. So they have to have something, or there has to be something or some way for me to be whatever they want me to be, for me to be whatever they make me out to be, for me to be this, what? What am I? What am I other than a truth seeker and a truth speaker? I've been seeking the truth my whole life, trying to figure out how my mother died and why my grandmother died, and why the fuck we living like this, and why the fuck I can't never get a break. I found out all that shit. I found out all that shit, and now I'm playing the waiting game with immigration. And while I'm playing the waiting game with immigration, everything around me is up in the air. Every week I have to worry about another issue or another shit going wrong. Every week, every fucking week is another fucking issue. Every fucking week, just because these bitches know when the fuck everything happens, they fucking setting shit up to happen every fucking week. And it don't matter what I say, it makes me look crazy because obviously it's not actually happening in your face. It's people pulling strings behind the fucking curtains. And only after the person dies, only after the person goes away, that's when everybody realizes what the fuck was going on. But I'm not gonna let it get to that. I'm not gonna let it get to that.